Okay, so the first reactions for Joker 2 or Joker Folie à Deux have just come in from the Venice Film Festival. And yeah, it's an interesting one. It's going to be really interesting reading through these reviews because I have to admit, I'm quite surprised by the reaction. Thank you to comicbookmovie.com for kind of nailing a few of these tweets down. But to start with the positives, Joe Blow, movies and TV, what a performance, what a story, what a beauty, what a movie. Lady Gaga and Joaquin Phoenix nailed it. Todd Phillips, director, once again proved that he is the best of the best. Joker Folie à Deux deserves everything. What more can I say? Joker 2 is easily movie of the year. Wow, some big words, very, very big words. Again, I was one of those people that didn't think the first Joker needed a sequel. I thought it kind of worked as its own thing. But here we are. We have Joker 2 coming out very, very soon. And these reactions, you know, is mixed. I'll say that. It's mixed. But continuing on with the positives, we got Ruben here. Joker Folie à Deux as a musical is actually incredibly works. Joaquin Phoenix is terrific as a singing Joker in Todd Phillips' big gamble that pays off. Thanks to his cast, including Lady Gaga, and the surprising yet perfect and ironic selection of songs. Who knew? We know a lot of these songs, they were actually performed live and everything, and I think they're renditions of existing songs, you know, songs that Arthur would have listened to with his mother. That's how Todd Phillips described it. And I think people are making the mistake calling this a musical. I don't see this as a musical, and I keep seeing people saying they're trying to cover up that it's a musical in the trailers. I don't think it is. It's not being, you know, it's not like In the Heights or Hamilton or anything. And to be honest, people I've spoken to just in my personal life, they're a bit apprehensive about going to see it because they've just heard it's a musical. And I'm like, I don't think it's just that. So I don't know, each to their own, but I think you should go and see the film and then judge it, really. This is a really interesting tweet, actually. This is Lorenzo, and he said, okay, I'll say this about Joker Folie à Deux without spoilers. It gives continuity to the cinematic universe in a way you don't expect. It's all about the ending. Wait for it. I need part 3. Gaga is supporting, not lead, but her character is the real deal. You'll see. First off, quite surprised that Gaga is more of a supporting part than, you know, being front and center, really, because Harley Quinn's quite a popular character. But Lorenzo is saying here it gives continuity to this cinematic universe. It does make me think, is it going to link to, like, you know, more of Batman's Rogues Gallery and other characters we haven't seen in this universe? And is it setting up a sequel? Even though Todd Phillips has been, you know, a bit more like, I don't think there'll be a part 3. We've told the story we wanted to tell. Who knows? But here's an interesting tweet reaction. And this is from Joseph. Good name. After watching Joker Folie à Deux, I needed some time to process. It wasn't what I expected, but in the best possible way. In the best way possible. Todd Phillips and Scott Silver, Scott Silver is his writing partner who wrote the first Joker as well, took a bold creative leap. The film feels like an indie/art house film in a lot of ways. That's Joker 2 is partially a mix, or partially a mix of a prison and courtroom drama blended with a musical. It's dark and intense. I did expect outstanding performances, and Joker Folie à Deux delivered. Lady Gaga is flawless, and Joaquin Phoenix shines with his nuanced brilliance. He set the bar high in the first film and exceeded in this one. It does sound like Joaquin's done a really good job keeping the continuity of playing Arthur Fleck and everything. Like, he's just slipped back into that role really well. Again, I'm hearing Oscar buzz, not just for Lady Gaga, but for Joaquin Phoenix again. Can you imagine if Joaquin Phoenix wins an Oscar for the same part? I don't think that's ever happened in the history of cinema. So yeah, that's a bit more of a broader stroke in terms of, like, the film reactions and everything. And I have to say, you know, it's getting me excited. I really hope to go in with sort of low expectations and be blown away. But obviously with the positives, there comes the negatives. And there's a few letterboxed reviews that caught my eye. And here's one from Demo, 2 stars. The film deconstructs the dark myth of the Joker, portraying him not only as the victim of the system, but even more of the anti-system. Populism has failed, and any trace of pauperism is gone. It puts the previous film on trial, but without offering any real new insights. The musical aspects feels like a gimmick and eventually becomes tiresome. No, I was really, I liked the idea of like music numbers being included and everything. I think it very much fits with Arthur's character, and I'm presuming this Harley Quinn, how they kind of connect. And also, you know, she likes Joker. She doesn't like Arthur. So I'm expecting some heartbreak, definitely. Another Letterboxd review. Oh, that's just the same one. That's good. But here we go. Detective Zinc with 2.5 stars. Here's why a sequel to a successful movie should never be made. The film ruined the original Joker for me. Oh, that's harsh. That's really harsh. And that's what I'm worried about. All the rebellion and defiance embodied by the Joker in the first film has been reduced to a meek, weak man who ultimately conforms to society, written in the worst way. Bloody hell. The imagined musical sequences were utterly devoid of logic or any narrative purpose, while the performance of Joaquin Phoenix were undeniably intense and masterful. Sorry guys, there's really big words here. It only served to highlight Lady Gaga's lack of experience, especially when placed alongside such a strong actor. This is the first time I'm reading this review, like in full. The writing is such a mess. Hilda Gutierrez, I think it is, score was the film's best feature. I mean, she's fantastic. Like, her music in Chernobyl, absolutely haunting and still sticks to me to this day. And Joker, to be honest. So I'm glad that her music's still holding up, especially in this sequel. It's grander than in the first movie. Perfect. Love it. But at times overwhelming. Okay. Whoa. Do not offend her. Overall, huge disappointment. So, yeah, and I've been seeing other reviews and everything, and it puts me on edge, to be honest. But that's the thing about these reviews. I'm kind of glad it's mixed, because I can kind of go in with like, people didn't like it, but people did like it as well. And it's so weird how these like reviews before the film comes out to the public kind of does shape you going into the movie. And it's a really dangerous game, it really is. But with Joker Folie à Deux, I am fully expecting a good film. I'm not expecting a rubbish film or anything, and Batman suddenly appears. Like, I'm not expecting that. I'm just expecting something different. And I think Todd Phillips, before seeing the film, has taken the right direction. I think he's taken the right direction and doing something completely different, not just doing the same film again. But has it worked? I think time will tell, basically. I don't know if this film's going to age well. I don't know if it's going to work with the public. Again, like I said, there's just people in my personal life that have just said, I ain't going to go watch a musical because, it got out that it's going to be a musical, which isn't fully the case. And you can see that in these reviews. It's not fully a musical. So yeah, that's the current reactions to Joker Folie à Deux. What do you think? Are you excited for the film? Are you a bit after reading these reviews? Or are you like, yeah, can't wait to go and see it? Let me know in the comments below. Would love to hear your opinions. And make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. So thank you for watching, and keep smiling.